straight game. Wake Forest starts Riley Turcoff and Madison Jordan, their pair of sophomores. Same starting five for the 7th straight game for the Camels, with Tucker in the lineup alongside Dahlquist, Fuller, Nunez, and Boone. Tamia Jones, the transfer from SMU, feeds the post, and Hinds missed the first shot of the ball game. Audrey Fuller, the Australian senior, matriculates it up the court, and here's Gemma Nunez, the Spanish junior. Hand in the passing lane, and Demeara Hinds pokes it out of bounds.
Wake Forest has only allowed 70 points 2 times this season. One time, actually, that was a Fairfield game. They lost the day before Thanksgiving. So, yes, both teams can be aggressive and take care of the basketball is important today.
You have a good Thanksgiving, Stan?
Yes, I did. Every day is a good day, but Thanksgiving is even more special. How about you?
Yes, indeed. Fun times with family. Questionable football decisions, that's what you expect. Nunez left wide open, and she gets 2.
Nunez is a solid player. Really handles the ball well, very, very smart, averages about 8 points a ball game. She is a leader of this basketball team.
Wake Forest over to Turcoff. Misfires, and Dahlquist secures the rebound, looking to push Nunez. Tucker just beyond the elbow, missed her first shot, and Jones hits the deck hard, fouled by Fuller. This is Campbell's first game since they lost at Georgia State on Thanksgiving. Excuse me, Stan. Wake Forest, a 21-point win over Gardner-Webb on Sunday. That was their 2nd largest win of the year.
Little token pressure that Campbell will get in, kind of aggravate Wake Forest. Their loss at Georgia State was their 3rd straight game. They played, what, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thanksgiving Day. So they kind of ran out of gas. We expect the team to be fresher, more intense on the defensive end. You're seeing it early on possessions.
With a left hand, Elise Williams gets Wake Forest on the board.
And that's what I was talking about, Evan, in the open. And Elise Williams has got to be aggressive. Don't just depend on your 3-point shot at the long perimeter. Drive inside, go to the free throw line, get some rhythm, become a player.
Courtney Dahlquist knocks down the 3.
Courtney Dahlquist, her 18th, now 19th 3-point basket this season. One of the leading perimeter players, not only in our team, but in the CAA.
Campbell already a win this year against High Point. They beat ETSU. They played the Miami Hurricanes tough. Demeara Hinds pivots into the lane, too strong off the window, and Tucker coming the other way for Campbell.
Wake has a size advantage. They're going to be able to get the ball in the paint, but you've got to finish plays.
Boone kicks it to the wide open shooter. No good though for Dahlquist.
Defensively, Wake Forest has got to anticipate plays, move their feet, and match the intensity they're going to see out of Campbell as far as moving the ball. That's nice.
There's a clear intention of feeding Hinds on the block.
And she's got to deliver.
Camels by 1. Gigi Boone goes past Hinds and scores.
Like Gigi Boone. 10 points a game, quick to the hole. Maybe the best athlete on the floor for the Campbell Camels.
Again, Hinds gets an early touch, but near the perimeter this time. Riley Turcoff has picked up her offense lately with plays like that. On the attack, she'll get to the free throw line. Riley, 55 points in her last 5 games. Nice
play inside, get great inside position. One dribble, a power dribble, and just go up and elevate. Not a lot you can do defensively. And then you go the same thing, take it from the top, using the left hand. Again, scoring paint points. Very, very important in this game for both teams, and second chance opportunities. Both of these teams rebound very well.
Tucker picked up the foul, and Turcoff goes 1 for 2 at the line at 7-5.
Last 4 ball games on rebounding. Campbell's been out rebounded by a -19. First 4 ball games at +36.
Tucker's out of bounds. Game's first turnover over 3.5 minutes in. First sub of the game's Hadley Dill, the sophomore from Candler, North Carolina, replacing Tucker. Dill started the first 2 games, then missed the High Point game with a minor injury, and has been coming off the bench the last 5 games since.
Struggled a little bit shooting the basketball, 5 of 14 in their last 4 ball games, but is a streaky shooter, a very good athlete, only a sophomore.
Campbell on Thanksgiving Day at Georgia State just ran out of gas in the second half. They were 5 for 25 from the floor in the second half. But starting 3 for 5 today, and Williams returns the favor with a turnover back to Campbell.
I like the idea. Just gather yourself, let some of the traffic go by, and then explode to the glass.
Here's Nunez over to Boone, guarded by Jordan. Shot clock's at 10. Nunez backs down Williams with 4 to shoot. Up on the rim, no good, and Hinds skies for the rebound.
Good weak side rebound by Hinds.
Demeara has been active early, and a nice screen there from Hinds along with the offensive rebound, but the second missed layup on the possession, and it's a foul on the Demon Deacons in the loose ball action. Do they have Jones or Hinds?
2, 3, maybe 4 inside baskets already. We've only played less than 3.5 minutes.
They gave it to Hinds, Stan. So that'll get Malaya Cowles off the bench for the first time. Malaya was pretty good here on Sunday, 7 of 8, 14 points. Her second highest scoring game of the season.
Yeah, I like her activity. I like both of them. They just got to finish those plays inside.
Stan, do you enjoy 11:30 a.m. tip-offs?
Yeah, it's a game. You know, anytime, any place. Let's go. Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Better than 11:30 p.m.
No, it's better than not getting up to do the
I
game.
understand.
So no, I'm fine. Yeah, just anytime, any place, you throw up the ball, let's go. Have game, we'll go. Let's go. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, for the record, I love it. It's so much fun to see all the kids here.
There you go. Yeah, you wonder we can see what I was going to say first.
Well,
I got
no,
you.
but you've made a point in the past that a lot of these kids might not get to go to a ball game.
May not have ever been before, so you give them your best effort.
Turcoff rebounds the Jordan miss. Looking for an outlet, finds Jones.
Take your time, move the ball. You got to cut. You got to cut. There you go.
Turcoff cutting and scoring off the glass.
There you go. A lot of times you're taking care of the passes. You're standing and watching. Don't be a spectator. Be tough to defend. Move, cut, get a basket.
Nunez finds some space. Driving and kicking, and Dahlquist missed the 3, but Boone with great hustle for the rebound, missed the putback. Third chance goes for Campbell.
Second and third opportunities, but you notice one of the things that Campbell does well, they go inside, they penetrate, they kick it out for shooters, and then they attack the glass. Wake's got to do a better job rebounding.
First touch of the offensive end for Cowles, immediately triple teamed, gets her rebound anyway, and kicks it out for Turcoff. Jones back to Riley.
Look how aggressive Campbell becomes. They really come out on shooters, and they stay in defensive stance. They're always on the ball and low. Look at that.
Tough shot. Demeara Jones, nothing but net.
Evan, you're exactly right. It was a tough shot, and it was well defended by Nunez.
Demeara Jones, Wake Forest leading scorer through the first 8 games, averaging 10.4 per contest. Today is Demeara's 75th college basketball game of her career. Boone, that's way too easy for Wake Forest defensively.
Well, why do you get that? Because you swing the basketball from one side to the other, and there's nobody there to recover, and you don't have eyes on the ball. You drive down Main Street. That's going to be offensive.
They got Demeara Jones with a push-off. Well, last 2 possessions were not what Megan Jebbia was looking for. Before that, it's been a pretty entertaining 6.5 minutes. Camels by 2 early.
Definitely TikTok. I love TikTok. I stay on that. It's very helpful. Sure. Hands down TikTok. So I would say TikTok. I love TikTok.
We're back and taking a look at Riley Turcoff's last 5 ball games in which she's averaged 11 a game. Career high 15 against the Fairfield Stags. Only time not in double figures was Sunday, and she scored 9 points against the Running Bulldogs. Gardner-Webb and Campbell were conference rivals in the Big South for many years. They also were former members of the Atlantic Sun, but now Campbell's a member of the Colonial. Out of the timeout, a missed 3, an offensive rebound, and a defensive rebound. And there's the first number for Kennedy Moore, the freshman from Montana, who played a season-high 15 minutes, matching her jersey number here on Sunday. She had only played 13 minutes in the first 7 games of the season before that.
Long, an excellent leaper in high school, track champion, can run the floor. She's just got to get her legs. Just what you want her to do is to make plays like you just saw. Rebound and run. Don't think. We'll think for you. You just play, and then the game will come to you. Let the game slow down.
She had 5 rebounds in 15 minutes. Did not score, but
it's okay.
The team was plus 11 when she was on the court.
And that's exactly right. A couple players down for the Deeks, so they don't have depth on the bench. That's a nice move.
Elise comes up short, stays with it. That's got to be a jump ball, I believe. Yep. She was blocked and came back down. The arrow belongs to Campbell.
But that's what I'm talking about with Elise Williams. She's got to be aggressive in her thinking and just finish up. Use the left hand there, not mad at that. Just got to finish those plays. Later on in the game, I'm gonna give you a theory on how she could average about 18 points a ball game.
I look forward to it. Reaching fouls going on the freshman Moore. Her first.
And it could be for any player, but not specifically for Elise.
Kennedy Moore getting more minutes, obviously coinciding with Alyssa Andrews not being in the lineup on Sunday. Andrews not expected to play today. They're hopeful to have her back this weekend when they go up to New York City to take on the Johnnies.
Yeah. I always want to play. And rest in peace and rest in power, Coach Carnesecca.
Yeah.
You know, this is St. John's. Wow.
Did you get to know him at all?
I knew him. I mean, not first name basis. We didn't go out and eat or anything. But I mean, I knew him. Actually had a chance to be on the bench against him once, my early days. But yeah.
Elise Williams in and out. Nice rebound taken down by Nunez. Numbers for Campbell. Pull up, Tucker, got it.
Great job in transition. Moved the ball, an extra pass. Elise made an easy shot difficult. Go up strong and finish right there.
Another miss at the rim for Williams. And another. And finally, Elise saying hallelujah.
Yeah, but you notice what she did on the first shot? She went up and then brought it around over her shoulder. Just go and take the contact. They block it, they block it. If not, they're going to foul you. The second time, then she double clutch. Go to the rack. Let them foul you. Wake Forest does a great job, and Atrium Hilton, Wake Forest Bears, they do a great job in rehabbing people if you get hit and get knocked down. Take the hit, you'll be okay, and play.
Williams just padded her offensive rebounding stats there.
I'm not
is what
mad
she
at
was
getting
doing.
the rebound, but sometimes you got to finish those plays.
Nunez to the basket.
She's going to be a problem for the perimeter defenders for Wake Forest because she's got strength and she's definitely got quick speed. That first step is tough.
4 points, 2 assists already for Nunez.
Again, great defensive presence by this Campbell team.
Reagan Conley for 3.
This is a young lady that I expect to really prosper as this game goes on if we space it. She's a great catch-and-shoot player.
Wake's first 3 of the day. Deeks made 8 threes on Sunday against Gardner-Webb. Of course, they were just 4 for 20 through 3 quarters and went 4 for 8 from downtown in the 4th.
They have struggled from the perimeter, sometimes because they're forcing shots. That was a nice shot in the offense.
With the clock winding down, Nunez comes up short, but on the offensive glass, second chance opportunity for Sierra Alexander, and a foul going against Wake with free throws coming for the Atlanta native.
This is a veteran team in some cases for Campbell and also a very young team. And one of the players that they're very excited about, in addition to Olivia Tucker, is Sierra Alexander. We know her dad, Courtney Alexander, played at UVA for many, many years in the NBA, but I remember her as a little bitty thing. Time flies, but she's a very good athlete, very sound fundamentally. And what I like about her, she plays hard, not afraid to put her nose in there.
She's gotten a line a bunch early in her career. That was her 24th free throw attempt. This will be her 25th in her 8 games coming off the bench.
And that's my point.
Loose ball squeezed by Kennedy Moore. So Alexander went 1 for 2. Shot clock is off. See if the Deeks look for the final shot of the quarter. No, not going to wait for it.
Nice.
Malaya Cowles lays it in.
That was great ball movement and great inside position by Cowles. Starting high, spin low, gets it over the top and finishes. That's a nice play in the post.
3, 2, 1. Felton did not get it off. Absolutely nothing. Decided.
There you go. Just how fundamentally sound. They stay down in defensive stance. Their hands are in passing lanes. They're always communicating. And notice right there, see there's overplay, there's the arm in the passing lane. They make it difficult for you. And they're always moving, eyes on the ball. It's a good help side team. There's a day. Wow. Didn't get it out.
Double team leads to a turnover.
I just like, you know what? Here's the bottom line. I like their effort. I like their effort.
And because of that effort, Stan, and look, you and I have seen a good amount of Big South basketball through the years when Coach Fisher was in the league, both with PC and Campbell. His teams always got better late in the year. They could always spring an upset as like a 6 seed over a 3 seed, and then all of a sudden they're in the championship game after finishing 6th in the regular season.
Well, you always want your defense to be able to travel with you, and they're doing a great job. And then take care of the basketball, and good things will happen for you. I like the way this team is playing. And again, Wake Forest must match their energy.
Jasmine Felton puts the Camels back on top. Wake has not led yet in this game.
Cut hard, cut with a purpose.
Aurora Sorby looking to give the Deeks the lead.
Nice.
Second chance, and Hinds comes up empty off the front rim. Wake must be like 2 for 9 on layups right now. Dahlquist, short. Did Jones touch it? She did. Rebound deflected off Demeara's palm. Staying with Campbell, shot clock will be at 20.
2 things I'm gonna say. Keep going inside and make some. It's not a lot of technical stuff. They ran this play, whatever. You get the ball in the paint, finish the play. That's as simple as that.
I think your point is Wake's getting good looks.
Getting great looks. There's your cutter. Good job there defensively. Wake's doing a nice job defensively as well.
Nunez is giving him issues, though.
Yeah, well, she's going to be a problem.
Felton, tough shot. And it gets a friendly roll here at the Joel. 4-point lead for the Camels, and back-to-back buckets from Felton.
And now a little full court pressure to speed Wake Forest up a little bit. And they'll give up something on the weak side maybe, and a good give up post position. Starting Hinds at the top now.
Deke 7 for 20 from the floor, 35%. And that pass deflected and stolen.
Hands active.
5th Wake Forest turnover. Boone back up top for Fuller. To the corner for Felton. Boone going to work on Jordan. Offensive rebound. Felton. Toughness inside from the freshman. 6 straight points for Jasmine Felton.
Inside, just power. Who wants to biscuit more?
All-time scoring leader at Northeastern High School in Elizabeth
indeed.
City.
Play some good basketball up there, too.
A lot of contact and a foul going against Dahlquist, her first. Free throws coming for Wake Forest 50-year senior Demeara Hinds.
But you see what I'm talking about speeding Wake up a little bit because they're in good defensive position. They're moving every time the ball is passed. So you've got to cut hard. You've got to do ball fakes and shot fakes against a man, against zone. It doesn't matter. Protect the ball. You're not going to be thrown up there because they're after the basketball.
See Hinds' numbers so far this season. Foul trouble has been an occasional issue.
Well, she fouled out of the Charlotte game and the Fairfield game. Fairfield game with a clutch opportunity. But I really am proud of how she's kind of returned and really playing probably better basketball than she was when she left a year and a half ago from the knee injury.
Fairfield game, I put her fouling out on the coaching staff, not on her. They had her out there in a must-foul situation.
Well, you lost track of situation. You know, you couldn't go offense or defense at the end. And again, Nunez gets the basketball in the middle of the floor. She can do so much damage.
9 straight points to start the quarter for the Campbell Fighting Camels.
Other players are doing it for Campbell right now. They've got 3 players that average in double figures.
Sorby coming off the best game of her career from a scoring standpoint, but that was not a good pass. Dahlquist feeling it. Heat check for her and her teammates.
Yeah.
That was way off.
Dahlquist, you mentioned that High Point game. She had 4 threes against High Point, 5 earlier in the season against East Tennessee State. So she is a shooter.
Yeah.
Went down to Atlanta, and you know, don't laugh because she shot the air ball. She was 7 out of 14.
Yep.
In Atlanta last week, you know, back-to-back ball games. So she's a streaky shooter, leads his team in 3 made.
Did not play last year, too.
Exactly. And if you're Wake Forest right now, just settle down. You know, you're not going to get back in this on one possession. But everybody's got to be constantly moving, ready to catch the ball. What are you going to do? That's a nice cut right there.
Inside to Williams, and she traveled. She hesitated and dragged that pivot foot.
And you saw Dahlquist at 6'3". What'd she do? She moved off the basketball and just held her position.
Yep.
Very fundamentally sound, this Campbell team.
That tentative showcase there from Williams is kind of a microcosm of this team at the offensive end.
Yeah.
Tough finger roll for Nunez. 11 straight for Campbell. And Megan Jebbia takes a timeout. 27-16 Camels. Has done a little bit of everything so far, beating people off the dribble, making shots with good cuts. She has been a force for Campbell.
Yeah, leads the conference in assists, makes plays today. She's been a little bit of a scorer. She's very quick when she gets the catch, and she doesn't mess around with it. Very decisive, and you've got to guard her early, and you've got to help defenders. And you notice that stat right there, no points so far in this quarter. Campbell has held a couple of teams. They've done 6 quarters this year where they've held teams of less than 10. That stops.
Nice play out of the timeout for a Turcoff 3. First points of the quarter for the Demon Deacons.
6 different quarters already they've held teams to under 10 points. Turcoff gets the first one about 5:15.
I mean, Campbell's held him under 10.
Campbell, yeah. Who'd I say?
I was just clarifying.
Okay, well.
Boone draws the foul on Cowles.
Somebody knew.
Can I point out something about Campbell that impressed me?
You can point out whatever you want to. It's your dime. Not stiff out.
So Nunez has 10 assists this year in 2 different ball games.
Yes, she does.
Audrey Fuller had 11 assists and no turnovers against Furman. I don't know the answer to this question, but how many programs across the country, men's and women's college basketball, you think have multiple players with a double-digit assist game at this stage of the season, 1 month in?
Well, it
can't be many.
I don't know. That'd be something that if I had nothing else to do for a week, I would look at. It would change, though. But it also shows you the type of offense that they have, and that they're very unselfish, and that you can reverse roles. So you like that. You don't know what kind of baskets they were, but that's a very interesting thought, that you've got a second person that can be a facilitator for the team. And they're doing this without Tucker really scoring the basketball. She struggled on Thursday.
Tucker's got 2 points, 1 for 3. Rest of her team's 11 for 21. Elise Williams struggling to get it going, but Cowles with a nice board and put back for the Deeks.
Go up with 2 hands decisively and finish. No one can stop you, Malaya Cowles, if you got the ball in the paint. Good spacing. See Dolkus set a screen and re-screen. Good job defensively by Wake right now.
Nunez with a clock at 5. Doubled by Jordan. Kick out Dahlquist 3. Missed everything again.
Good job of Madison Jordan. Hesitated just a little bit, but came out and contested just enough to throw the shooter off. You know, you're seeing on both sides some things that you could make a clip tape defensively. Like, hey, here's some good, fundamentally sound defense. Jordan came out and contested the long shot and did not foul.
Dahlquist to the bench.
Go downhill. I want to see Elise go downhill. Or pass it to the post.
Cowles, contact. Free throws coming.
That's good. Now I'm going to tell you something that really is true for the men's game, maybe a little more so for the women, but they're both very pertinent. A lot of times, when you're in the post, you want to get your post players above the block. The reason why is because space is limited and you've got to go up. And so sometimes, how many times have you seen shots kind of blocked or directed another way under the basket because you catch the ball there? Now I'm talking about offensive rebound, we should go straight up and go strong, but that's why you want to do that. So just something, you know, we saw a couple of plays earlier where they didn't finish it. They were too close. They were too close to the basket.
Just to clarify, when you said above the block, do you mean that?
Yeah, where the foot was, where Nunez was just in. Yep. Yes, sir.
Where the free throw rebounders are lining up.
Exactly. You want to try to post up on that blocker about a step in front if you can. That gives you some space. How many times have you seen people post up real low and they run to the baseline side and get cut off?
Offensive rebound again, and another second chance bucket. This time it's Sierra Alexander.
Told you, not afraid to put a nose in there and get. She's had 5 games already. She's had over 5 rebounds, so she just goes in there, cleans up the glass, finishes the play.
Campbell outscoring Wake 15-6 here in the quarter. Turcoff was out of bounds.
we see it so much, Evan, that we take it for granted as a fan sometimes. But that skip pass or that cross-court pass, that person's got to anticipate the ball's coming to them, and they've got to be ready to shoot the basketball. Catch and shoot. Don't you hear me talk about catch and shoot a lot? I'm a big stickler for that. Be ready to score the ball when it comes to you. Right there.
Tucker, wide right.
Yeah.
And Cowles rips the rebound away.
Got a good shot. Got to work on the accuracy.
Sorby straight away. And Nunez wins the foot race to the rebound, but Sorby ties her up. Arrow gives it back to Campbell. Sorby coming off a really nice game on Sunday. 15 points on 6 of 8 shooting. Her last 3 games stand 56 minutes, 23 points, 8 of 12 field goals, 5 assists, 1 turnover.
And gaining more and more confidence and understanding the speed of the game. I'd like to see on the next possession, Wake push the ball down the floor a little bit, put a little more pressure on the defense. Don't let this Campbell defense set up.
I think your idea is a good one, and I think Ronnie Fisher's ready for that. He has trained his defenders to not let them get beat down the floor more often than not.
But even if they're back, to speed up their pace to try to get into some offense, they're waiting a little bit.
Yeah, I hear you.
To let Campbell set up. And then that plays right into Campbell. So thank you very much. Like, you know, dinner for 2. Here you go.
Boone to the basket.
It's a block.
No, it's a charge.
Okay.
To foul on Nunez. Beg your pardon, they got Boone. First on Gigi.
Slide there, get your position.
It's close.
I'll take that. It's close. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. It's a good defensive play. I'll take that. Which goes to another point. Jump stop. Just get in it. Boom, jump stop.
The lost art of the jump stop.
No question. Old but good. Get your basket. Saved your foul. Move. See, there's cut hard. There you go.
Williams pops out. Boone's right in her grill. Flip it to the block for the freshman Moore. Nice pass to Cowles.
Great job there. Recognize the double team. Tucker slow to rotate over. She's got to understand this is college. You got to get there quicker. And Cowles caught it and scored.
It's a nice find from Kennedy Moore.
Actually was.
Cowles gets the loose ball steal. Tough catch for Turcoff. And it will stay Wake ball. Now Ed Sidlasky, referee, coming over to overturn the call, and it's going Campbell.
Had numbers break, but the pass was too tight. Watch this. She feels it faced up. There was a double team. Slow rotation. One side didn't close the gate on the backside. Good job by Cowles. And missed opportunity on that break.
I'm not comparing Kennedy Moore to Nikola Jokic or anything, but there are a lot of freshman bigs that wouldn't make that pass. Olivia Tucker finds the range, her first 3 of the game.
I don't know if Wake Forest is quick enough on the pass to trap this Campbell team because they're good perimeter shooters. You've got to be able to rotate quicker. They're playing hard, don't get me wrong. But you've got to also do that. That's a nice cut.
Cowles returns the favor, and Moore with her first collegiate points.
Count it. And what'd she do? She moved without the basketball. Nice play.
Yeah, Moore and Cowles showing some fantastic chemistry between the two of them.
You know, Cowles is a nice passer out of the post in the mid-post area.
Dahlquist got a breather on the bench, comes back in and drains the triple.
Yeah, and she got at the top of the key, and that's her spot.
Then a 21-point second quarter for Campbell.
Jump stop.
Williams short, may have been blocked by Fuller. Fuller took a shot to the chops. We play on. Cowles over Dahlquist in the foul, going against the Campbell big. Second foul on Courtney Dahlquist. 17 seconds left in the quarter. Dahlquist sharing a smile with Ed Sidlasky.
this is education day, so I'm in the educating mode, all right?
I appreciate that.
Thank you very much. That's what I'm here for. But I normally don't like to see your post catch the basketball and put it to the floor right there. But Cowles does a good job of getting enough separation that she can get that power dribble in rhythm. I don't like it, but I like it the way she's doing it right now.
Going back to what you said earlier. Yeah, it does. And I want to. Did Cowles catch it too deep that time?
Probably so. Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of an awkward shot, but she drew the foul.
It is, and that's why you say on two-folds, catch the ball in the paint, you catch it low, keep it up, and finish it. Don't put it on the floor. But she does a nice job that time of getting balance and being able to power up. So I can deal with it because she does get separation.
Wake
but
just
bigger players, I'm sorry, but bigger players, may block that if somebody comes and digs down. Boom.
Now 3 of 8 at the free throw line in the first. Cowles to the bench. Madison Jordan back in. No one of the Deeks with more than 1 foul. That's a good thing. Both Dahlquist and Nunez have 2 for Campbell.
Don't give up a basket now if you're Wake Forest. Play for the very last one if you're Campbell. Possession error is going the way of the Deeks.
5 seconds for Felton, over to Nunez, playing with the 2 fouls. Nunez crossover, kick, second straight quarter. Campbell does not get the shot off before the buzzer. But overall, it was a fantastic time.
Tighten up some things. I mean, you're not playing bad basketball, but you got to convert when you get the ball in the paint, and you've got to get some stops. It's real simple. Real simple today.
There were too many missed layups for Wake Forest.
Oh, my goodness, no question about it. But
Hinds.
yet you scored 16 points. There you go.
Elise Williams, her first 3-point attempt of the game goes, and she's got 7.
Next opportunity I get, remind me to tell you about her numbers.
Turcoff the steal. And a quick 5-0 run.
Nice job
in less than a minute.
Come out, be aggressive and score, get in the passing lane, steal and score. Nunez smart, did not try to contest a shot after a point.
Just like that, 5-point game.
Yeah, tighten up some things. You're not playing bad basketball.
Gigi Boone comes up short. Good block out by Jordan. Quickly to the point guard, Tamia Jones.
Faster pace you're seeing out of Wake Forest. Now go inside, take your time, inside out, score.
Someone's open. Hinds couldn't find anybody.
Okay, watch this. Go after a loose ball, make a play. Remember, Riley Turco's over 2,000 points in her high school career. Took her time, and Nunez said, okay, you got this. And Turco concentrates and scores. Better defensive pressure right now for Wake Forest on these first 2 possessions.
You got Turcoff for the bump on Fuller.
It's okay.
First on Riley.
Yeah, if you're Wake Forest, you've got to keep the basketball out of the middle right now. Nunez breaks you down. Fuller breaks you down.
Nunez got a mismatch. Trying to use her quickness against Hinds. Kicks it to Tucker with 5 to shoot. A lot of dribbling this possession, and Wake was ready for the defensive task.
Great job by Jones defending the basketball.
Williams takes the handoff. Thought she was going to pull the trigger. Instead, beautiful pass to Hinds, who's blocked from behind by Fuller, but Demeara stays with it and scores.
Good defensive play, great offensive attack, rebound and score.
Glanced over at Ronnie Fisher. He chooses to let his team play through this 7-0 run to begin the third. Tucker pivots past Jones, comes up short. Hinds the rebound quickly to Elise.
That's a young player being defended, not knowing how to play it through that.
Turcoff to the basket. 9 straight for the Deeks, plus the foul.
Whatever Coach Jebbia said at halftime, bottle it, use it at the end of the next quarter, the next ball game. Takes it down there, hesitates, goes inside. Turkos knows how to score. One thing Riley can do, she can score the basketball. Boom, bam, contact, play through it.
Third foul on Dahlquist. Remember, Campbell started the second quarter with 11 straight. 9 straight for Wake. Turcoff misses the free throw that could have tied it.
And more importantly, did you see the emotion there? It got juice, she got excited to play.
Campbell has not trailed in this game, but they have come out sloppy here to start the third.
Very much so.
0 for 3 with 2 turnovers on their first 5 trips down the floor. Wake's 4 for 5 at the other end. Now Campbell bringing a little pressure as Wake hunts its first lead of the day.
What a great second half start.
Elise Williams, nice move off the dribble all the way to the cup.
That's
and
what
the
I'm
Deacons
talking
lead
about.
for the first time.
That's what I'm talking about, Elise Williams.
Timeout, Campbell. That's the best 3-minute stretch of Wake Forest season so far. Rare to see Campbell have a defensive breakdown like that. Well, amidst the dance party, a basketball game has broken out. Campbell started the second quarter with 11 straight points. Wake Forest has answered that to start the third quarter, 11-0 in the first 3 minutes of the half.
Defense, got in possession, got some steals. Easier offense, playing with some confidence, playing with a little swagger right now. Campbell, you've been hit in the mouth. What are you going to do?
Give it to Nunez, but she can't convert.
Rush that.
Got a good look.
Wake Forest doing a great job now, out rebounding Campbell by 5.
Same 5 back on the floor for the Demon Deacons. Jones's pass comes right back to her. Williams feeds Hinds. One
Great job.
pivot, left hand, two.
Trust me when I tell you, get the ball in the paint right there. Keep it up. Use your body as a shield for the defender. Elevate and score. This is not that difficult.
Deke 6 of 7 here in the third. Success at the offensive end has ratcheted up the defensive intensity at this end of the floor. Go
figure. It always does. It somehow always does.
Jones deflects it away. Jump ball will stay with Campbell. Just 4 seconds on the shot clock.
So now, if you're Wake Forest, play smart defense, contest, box out, move your feet, communicate. Do not pick up the cheap foul with 4 seconds on the clock. And if you're Campbell, just run something, screen and catch.
Turcoff knocks it away from Dahlquist.
There you go.
Wake on a 13-0 rally.
See, there's a little more tempo to the offense than there was those last possessions before halftime. Just a little bit more.
Turcoff around the screen, takes it. Dahlquist grabs the rebound up high.
Like that look.
Campbell looking for its first points of the second half, and that was a generous foul call on a pass that was not looking too sharp in the air. Madison Jordan picks it up. Baseline inbounds. Nunez looking for somebody. Right back to Nunez, the junior from Almeria, Spain. Here's Fuller from Brisbane, Australia. And inside to Dill, over Hinds off the glass for 2. First points for Hadley Dill.
Deal from Candler, North Carolina. Went to Inca, one of the Inca Jets back in the day.
Turcoff rejected on the quick attack attempt at the other end.
Pushing it.
Good closeout by Williams on 2 straight Camels. Dill, little fake it past Hinds. Off the glass, no, and Demeara grabs the board. Past the midway point of the third quarter. It's been a game of runs, and it's a 1-point game.
Good spacing on this half set right there. Keep your eye on the middle of the floor. That's Hinds, 25. She's a screener, and they rescreen, and she gets in the post.
Tough pass, forcing it inside, did not work. Nunez, little stutter step, passing it inside. Deke standing tough, but Boone was tougher on the block. And 1 for Gigi Boone. She's the first Campbell into double figures with 10. And Campbell's back in front by 1, 4:16 to play in the third. We got a good ball game on our hands here on a Wednesday afternoon in Winston-Salem. Campbell scored 11 straight to start the second. Wake Forest started the third with 13 in a row, but Campbell's got the last 4 to retake the lead. And here's Gigi Boone, all freshman team, couple seasons ago. Junior from Washington, D.C., looking to complete the three-point play and add to Campbell's slim lead.
Interesting, you look at their numbers. He's your leading returning scorer for this Campbell basketball team. Averaged about 7 points last season.
Wake ball via the possession arrow. That was a hot potato moment for 4 or 5 different players. Got their hands on the ball.
Okay, I got a thought right now. Just putting this out there. It's Education Day. Wake did a great job to come back. Fortunately, he had a timeout, so you get a chance to kind of rest and control your emotions.
Touchdown pass caught by Demeara Jones. Missed the layup. Go ahead, Zan.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, you expend so much energy to get back in the basketball game. So now there's a letdown sometimes. There's fatigue. And I thought that was going away because you had an easy hitter, and Jones just got too close. There's a good post. Take your time.
Only 2 starters on the court right now for the Demon Deacons. Sorby, Coles, and Moore all out there from the bench. Tough shot for Sorby. Rebounded by Coles. Wake back within 1.
Nice job that time following the shot. She goes in the post right there. Take your time, and then you make that kick out. You may get it back.
3rd straight double figures game scoring wise for Malaya Cowles. She's got 10 off the bench.
I like her bounce.
Fakes it, takes it. Dill can't connect. Sorby with good hands on the rebound to secure it. Dishes for Jones. Bumping with Boone up the floor. Kick out for Turcoff. Thought about the deep 3, thought better of it.
If you're watching Coles, he's popped out. You want to post, and then you don't get it, repost. Move again, move to another spot. Improve your passing angle.
Tough pass there.
Yes.
Turcoff turns it over. And Campbell repays the favor.
Yeah, 2 offensive players in the same area, the no look. That's the problem with the no look. Who you looking at? Who you throwing to? But I trust Nunez with the basketball.
Can you repay a favor, or should I have said she'd return the favor?
Returned.
That would have been the more eloquent word to use there.
Well, you don't have to worry about eloquent. You're trying to win a basketball game. Get down and dirty and just find a way to win it. You know, give it back, give it to me again. Whatever you got to say, just make sure you connect. I understand you. It's sad on my part, I guess. Never mess.
Elise Williams back in the game.
All right, there's your high post.
As is Hinds.
Now Hinds can repost. There you go. You might can get it to. See, that's a great job there.
They're going to call a foul on Demeara Hinds, battling for that position that you were praising her for.
Well, did she sling the arm? Did she move the arm past her width of her body? And I don't know that. I didn't see that from there.
I don't think it was more vicious than what normally happens.
Exactly. But that might be why she was hoping eventually to do, yeah? It's hard in the post.
Boone thought about it. Hinds the rebound quickly to Sorby.
Push it, push it, push it. Watch your post. Coles goes right down the low block. That's great. That puts pressure on the defense.
Aurora to Demeara. Foul on Gigi.
Coaches used to talk about it back in the day. Bust the block. You know that block we were talking about? Go down there and you're big. First big. Go down to the block. That means they've got to stop the basketball. But now see what happens is people shoot threes. In the old days, you used to try to go and get a layup on 3-on-2 break or whatever. Now you want to shoot 3, so you don't worry so much about block and posting. But they're able to score there because your post people occupied the inside area.
Bust a Block sounds like it should have been the name of a New Kids on the Block album.
Don't know them, don't know what to sing, but I know busting the block can mean get you a basket. I don't know, you know. Give me a Prince term or some Michael Jackson or maybe some definitely some Anita Baker stuff. I got you there, but New Kids on the Block. What block were they on?
Busta
Rhymes. You know, Jenny from the block. My bad. I'm sorry. Let it go.
Pressure from Williams in the backcourt. Nice pass ahead by Nunez. Boone kicks it. Tucker, 3. Rebound, Cowles. We're tied at 43. And they call a backcourt violation on Campbell.
And my only question would be, yeah, that's right. Because she had the ball, she was in what would be considered the front court now. She had both feet and the basketball, and then she stepped over. That's okay. All right, okay, then watch. Where does she get the ball? Yes, and you stepped over. She had the ball on the left side of the W as you look at it, and she stepped over. You have to have both feet and the basketball. Oh, my goodness.
That's a really tough offensive foul call on Hinds. Jebbia giving an earful to Ariane Gilmore-Nichols, and I don't blame her.
And the question is, did she dislodge? It's kind of like football. Did she dislodge it from the pile? Let's watch this. Watch the hip. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah.
It wasn't much contact, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
but she hip checked her. She stepped out. She stepped in the way. You've got to give them time and space. She's a little smaller. She's a little shorter. You know, shorter legs, she could maybe done it. Long legs, she could do it.
3 fouls on Hinds. She's back on the bench. Cowles back in. Closing in a final minute here in the third. Fuller going baseline. Pass intercepted by Williams. Williams going at the freshman Tucker. Another miss from point-blank range, but Cowles ensures it won't be an empty possession.
Great hustle by Cowles.
Malaya's got 12 points on 5 of 6 shooting to go with 7 rebounds.
Keep thinking back to that Villanova game from a year ago when she had her season and career high of 22. She dominated inside.
Moore got a piece of the shot and then grabs the rebound away from Tucker. Jordan going 1-on-3. Make it Conley, excuse me. And she'll get free throws. They call it an offensive foul? They did. Take another look. I guess.
The defender had established position. And even though she got half the body,
she didn't run through her.
She didn't run through her, but she made contact with her. And then a nice little bit of a fallback.
Number 2 on Conley.
Sometimes you don't, all contact isn't a foul. Sometimes just let them play.
Yeah, I would have liked a no call there. Nunez bolting past Williams, and a foul on the floor.
Yeah.
Camels are in the bonus, though, and this will be 2 free throws.
Nunez, so smart with the basketball. Realized the defender was off balance and try to go in the block, just hesitate just a little bit, slows down, gets to contact. 67% free throw shooter.
Gemma has not scored here in the third, but she's got 9 points and 5 assists for the ball game.
This becomes a big possession as you turn the game. Possession there is going their way unless it's a tie-up, and she goes to the free throw line. She makes these, you get a stop, and you get a chance to score again. Well, there goes that theory.
By the way, the Deeks are just 4 of 11 at the line today. In a tight game, that looms large. 1 for 2 for Nunez. She's in a double figures for the 4th time this season. Final seconds of the third. Wake with a 1-point lead.
Got time.
Elise Williams with a right hand, missed it. Elise can't believe it.
You saw Malaya Cowles there. She said, hey, all this stuff happened before my time. Worrying about what the here and now. She's had a very nice basketball game today. Can you play hard for 10 more minutes?
Both teams I expect to play hard. Which team will execute?
I love the fact both teams have come out and they're moving the basketball crisp. Get in those passing lanes, but that's a good job there. And
excellent,
get a forced shot.
Excellent defense by Conley on Tucker. Elise Williams over to Sorby. Pass intercepted. Nunez read it like a book. Tucker. Conley got a piece of it as the trailing defender.
Great hustle by Reagan Conley.
It's 2 really good defensive possessions from Conley to start the fourth.
You got both bigs in. High pick and roll on one side, post to post on the other side. All right, you go 1-4 flat, bring her up. There you go. See, you got a side clear. There you go.
Staying with it. Hinds slow to get up. 5-on-4 for the Camels if they hurry. Tucker open. Campbell retakes the lead.
That was a good decision that time. She faded the first time, got one block. That time she goes right into the defender. You don't want to get her fired up late in this basketball game if you Wake Forest. Let her be young.
Elise comes up short at the rim again. Megan Jebby just looked to the bench and waved her hands in the air. Like, that's the shot you want.
Yeah. Got to get it up.
Beautiful ball movement.
Oh, you see that little shot fake?
Felton's open. In and out. Rebound Fuller. Outlet pass tracked down by Tucker near midcourt.
15 on the clock. Take your time if you're Campbell.
Ronnie Fisher wants his team to run the offense. Nunez, beautiful pass. Fuller, extra feed. Felton again. Short again. Another rebound for the Camels.
Watch how they get the ball moved from one side to the other, especially off the little cut. And so the weak side defender can't get there quick enough. If you sink down in the lane too deep.
Wake looking for a 3rd straight stop on this trip. And they get it. Cowles rebounds the Alexander miss.
Ronnie Fisher's now looking like Jebby was a moment ago. What do we have to do inside?
Sorby with her thumb up in the air.
Here's your screener.
Cowles off the pass from Demeara Hinds. Wake back up 1.
Excellent job. Remember we said you got both posts in there. You kind of work a high-low, work from one side to the other, and a great pass on the point by Cowles.
14 and 8 for Malaya. Conley defending Fuller. Here's Tucker.
The thing you like about the Wake defense, they're forcing Campbell away from the basket outside the arc.
Ooh, Hinds stumbled, but loose ball tracked by Conley.
Nice job of helping once again.
Jones and Turcoff waiting patiently at the scorer's table for a whistle, but they'll enjoy watching that. Hinds left alone inside.
Mental fatigue right now. Both teams playing as hard as they can. They just kind of went to sleep at the switch, and you lose the big. The big goes inside and scores. 49 forever. I told you, it's education day. Are we learning anything? Are we having fun? You're supposed to answer in school.
We got about 6.5 minutes left. Campbell and Wake Forest going down to the wire. Wake has outscored the Camels 22-9 in the second half, but the lead is just 3 as we stand with Campbell ball out of the break.
And a great job dominated inside. We always talk about it, Wake Forest, who are going to be the scorers, who can step up and make plays. Today, the dominance inside, Hinds and Cowles.
Boone going to work on Cowles. Spinning, too strong, Hinds the rebound.
Cowles does a really nice job of holding position. Not known as a shot blocker, but just holds position, uses her height.
I like this lineup with Malaya and Demeara out there together.
I do too, because of that reason there. And the problem was, you know, if you really want to break it down, that's a long pass from top of the key or three-point arc to the post. It stays in the air a lot of times. But if you get good inside position, you make a snap pass just like that, things can happen well. So I like that high-low. I like bigs inside to get the paint touches and want the basketball.
See if Wake can make some free throws. Just 1 for 3 this half, 4 for 11 in the game.
What are they, 12th in the conference there? Was that 67, 68%?
And dropping.
Yeah. There you go.
Her career highest 22. Stan mentioned against Villanova last November. She's got 15 with 6 minutes to play today.
And she dominated in the post that game.
Pass poked away and stolen by Wake Forest.
Wake Forest tired of hearing about how good the defense was for Campbell, showing, hey, we can play D as well.
Cowles' first look was inside. Nice cut by Williams.
Excellent job again. The post passing. If you can find post players that can make post-to-post passes, post-wing passes, you can have a lot of success in your offense.
7-0 run over the last 2 minutes for Wake Forest. 6-point advantage. The Deacs' largest lead of the game.
Huge possession for Campbell right now. Wake very engaged on defense.
That's going to be Wake ball.
Yes, it is.
Jones deflected it off Boone's leg, out of bounds.
Evan, watch this, the movement and then the back cut. There's a spacing right there. All the big, that's a great look. You can see the top of the center. Nobody was on the other side. When the ball moves, you've got to move. Great back cut recognition there by Elise, and gets the easy layup. And there's your spacing, there's your high-low with your post, and then they interchange, see? It's easy. Inside, outside.
Another nice pass from Demeara Hinds, and Cowles lays it in. That's 4 assists for Hinds.
That's just moving the basketball just a little bit, and your post players getting great position. Now watch the position of the two posts. If we look at this, watch Hinds, watch Cowles. Okay, now, all right. Stop it. See, she wants the ball. She's posting up. Okay, now, she looked out, and there was a cutter because, remember, she started the offense at the top and dove right to the basket. Caught it, finished again. Watch this right there. Watch the cutter. Bam. Put it there, and it's easy basketball. The high-low effort. And when you've got post players that work well together and occupy both sides of the floor, both post spots are either a high-low spot, you can have some pretty basketball. Oh, let me tell you this real quick. Why I got a second. I'll tell you about Elise Williams and the 20 points. If she gets two, well, I'll tell you in a minute. I want you to add this up. I'll tell you in a minute.
All right, we'll get time.
Yeah.
Each team has timeouts left. Wake by 8.
Good spacing, good movement, trying to post up.
Wake's really upped the defensive intensity.
They have.
Nunez missed a 3, another rebound for Cowles.
And remember early in the ball game, Campbell had so much success getting in the paint and scoring. Wake's taking that away in the second half.
Campbell fighting Camels only with 9 points since halftime. And Elise Williams may have just thrown the knockout punch. 12-2 run to start the fourth. After winning the third 18-7, it's 30-9 since halftime.
Look how far Campbell's having to initiate the offense.
Williams pokes it away. Cowles helps her secure it. They could have pushed it and gotten a quick look. They choose to slow it down. Jones hits the cutting Cowles. What a game for Malaya. She's got 19 and 9.
Helping, move without the basketball, want the ball, and being strong when you finish.
6 assists on 6 baskets here in the fourth for Wake Forest. Nunez rebounds the long miss from
Campbell
Dahlquist.
not patient right now. You've got time, got to get some baskets. Can't just depend on threes. Get you some twos.
Yeah, they're just throwing it up there right now.
Yeah.
This is like the second half against Georgia State. I mean, literally.
Yeah, the difference was I thought they were really tired. I don't think they were tired today. Just Wake has played better defense and just cut them off.
They were 5 for 25 in the second half against Georgia State. They're 4 for 26 in the second half today.
I told you at the beginning of the game they'd held 6 different teams or 6 different quarters to 10 or less. They've had 6 themselves this year, working on number 7.
Demeara Hinds with her 4 assists, ties her career high. Beautiful ball movement. Williams just missed, and they got Cowles for an over-the-back foul. First foul on the Deeks here in the quarter. Number 2 on Malaya.
Watch this. Move it. Face up. Little hezzy. Got space. In rhythm and shot. Now watch Cowles. She caught it. Kept it right up and went right into the motion. That's easy basketball. So you got to jump cut that. You got to take that cut away, and a lot of posts won't come out and do that.
It is surprising to realize that Elise is 2 for 3 from deep, as Tucker missed the 3, and Williams just 4 for 13 from inside the arc.
Gained rebound too. Yeah. Now, she scores a lot of ways. You got an inside layup on this one if you take the time.
Cowles feeding Hinds this time, and Demeara with a left hand. The onslaught continues here in the fourth.
No answer for the post tonight.
Good defense by Cowles at the rim. It has been the Demeara Hinds, Malaya Cowles show here in this fourth quarter.
And she contested that.
Malaya now with a double-double, 19 and 10.
I'll tell you about this the next game.
Demeara's got a double-double, 11 and 12 with 4 assists. And Malaya just picked up her 4th assist too.
Yeah, and she's posting up now, face up, triple threat position, take it on in and score. There
Too easy. 21 for Cowles.
Doing work inside. There's no answer for it.
18 straight for the Demon Deacons. They have blown this wide open. Campbell cannot buy a bucket. There was a foul on Wake on the rebound action, but just 53 seconds left. Campbell led by 10 at halftime, and Wake Forest could clear the bench right now if they wanted.
Cole said, I'm done. I gave you all I had. 53 seconds. I got you here. You can take it home.
9 of 10 from the floor. 21 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists in 24 minutes. One of the best games in her career, easily.
What a great effort. The versatility that we all talked about and expected when she came here from Winston-Salem Christian.
Dahlquist way off. Good contest by Jones. Camels are 0 for their last 13. They haven't scored in over 8 minutes. And the Demon Deacons are going to be the 5-3 team that earns win number 6 here today.
They had no answer for the inside game. They lost her patience. They lost her patience on defense. And Wake Forest took full advantage of it. Look at that.
Double trouble. we got to have room for the assists. I mean, when was the last time that Wake's power forward and center, or 2 centers, both had 4 assists in a game? For Demeara, 4 assists, ties a career high. Malaya Cowles had never had more than 2 assists in a game before today.
And think about all the shots in the first half that they did not make. Post to post in the paint.
Could easily be, 50 points and 25 rebounds.
We'll take this, though.
Yes,
You take this if you're a Wake fan.
That's 3 straight games in double figures for Malaya.
Yeah.
10 against Fairfield, 14 against Gardner-Webb, 21 today. Take the rest of the day off.
Well, what else to do? I mean, day game. Camels, playing the Camels on hump day. So, I mean,
as was meant
go
to
class,
be.
Yeah, go to class maybe. I don't know if we got a late afternoon class.
Campbell doesn't have another game until December 16th,
Yeah.
12 days from now.
Wake goes to St. John's.
Yep, Sunday.
Great place to be in New York over the holidays. One more time.
Force that pass in there. Campbell trying to score for the first time in about 8.5 minutes.
Easy.
Tie up, and the arrow belongs to Wake.
Now, one thing you have to remember, you had success, you had the size, but a lot of those passes were deflected. And so as the season goes on and you're playing against bigger, longer, more athletic post players, you can still do that post-to-post passing, but you got to put some timing. You got a little shot fakes and ball fakes. This was a great effort today.
Hey, Stan, with 8:48 to go, Olivia Tucker hit the jumper that put the Camels up 46-45. Since then, 18-zip Deeks. Wake holds Campbell scoreless for nearly the last 9 minutes and prevails 63-46.
Bottle whatever Coach Jebbia said in the second half.